Okay, guys, you've probably already started this one as well, and I think it's probably easier than the last one as far as I know. But it's just a binomial times a binomial. Okay, so I'm going to start with 4x. 4x times 5x, well, 4 times 5 is 20. X times x, Jackson, gives me x squared because I'm multiplying this time. Okay, 4x times minus 2 gives me negative 8x. The more we do this, the more comfortable you got. You just do it right off the top of your head. Number times number, variable times variable. All right, let me go to the second term. 3 times 5x is positive 15x because they're both positives. And then 3 times negative 2 gives me negative 6. Now I'm done multiplying here, Jackson. So now I'm going to be combining, which means no exponents are changing anymore. I'm done multiplying for now. Now I'm just going to combine things that are alike. Well, you know I want to write it in standard form, so I'm going to start with the highest exponent, 20x squared. There is no x squared, so that's it. I just moved it down. But I have two linear terms, negative 8x and positive 15x. And that's going to leave me with positive 7x. Not x squared or anything like that because I'm not multiplying, I'm adding. Exponents only change when we're multiplying. Okay? And then I've got this constant back here. It's the only one, so I'm just going to bring it down, and that's negative 6. Okay? Good job. That's really easy. And you know what? Before we go on, I want to go ahead and talk about FOIL for just a second. Because you know what? Next year or some other time, you're going to come upon a teacher, and the teacher's going to say, he's going to bring that up. And I want you to at least know what it is. Okay? Now, here's what it means. It's an acronym, not an a mnemonic device to help you remember to do things. This stands for front, outside, inside. Okay, let's do it like this. Inside, last. Now, I don't know why we need that. I mean, it's not that hard to remember, for heaven's sake. This is harder to remember if you ask me. But this is to help us to remember multiply the two front terms, 4x and 5x. Then multiply the outside terms, 4x and minus 2. And then multiply the inside terms, 3 and 5x. And then multiply the last terms, 3 and negative 2. But I got to tell you guys, that seems more confusing to me. Just distribute the terms. And it only works for a binomial times a binomial. And you'll notice that when we come to the next problem, it doesn't work because we don't have a binomial times a binomial. But the way we've been doing it works just the way we've always worked. You just distribute it. That's all you do. So guys, my thing is, I would say forget that. Other than to be able to tell your teacher, yeah, I know, I just distribute. Okay? Because that's much clearer to me and to you, and it always works. FOIL only works when you have this binomial times a binomial. Okay? All right, good job. Let's look at this next example.